Hey everybody, and welcome to a brand new series. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of They Are Billions. Now, They Are Billions is an interesting game. Not normally my usual fare. I don't usually do strategy games. You can understand why I'm not the smartest guy, but I like They Are Billions. It's like a strategy light, or a... how are they calling it? It's not really a real-time strategy. I've heard that band about you can actually pause the game, so I don't think it's really real-time strategy, but it's very interesting. You must build a colony and survive a set number of days against all these zombie motherfuckers. So let's get into the game and I'll show you what it's all about. Not Tam's data hole. I think we'll just call this one YouTube, just so I know neatly which save is which. And I'll explain the game as we're going through. So, in the beginning, we only have one map. I haven't beat the game yet. Hopefully this will happen on video. This will be a lot of fun. The Dark Moorland, in the Dark Moorland, the terrain is very intricate, as it forms gorges and small plains with rivers and pools, and all the kind of terrain shit that you're going to have to farm off of, which is fun. I'm going to keep the infection to accessible, low population, and we'll keep it to 100 days, which is challenging, so we get a score factor of 75%. Now this goes as low as 3% and as high as 500%. 500% is nuts, 3% is very, very easy. We'll do 75% because I think it's a fair introductory one for someone who doesn't play a lot of strategy games, and we'll start out. So the name of the game really is to build a big secure colony and then to clear out the map so that when the final horde, the final wave comes, then there's not too many zombies. There's still going to be like, there will be 20,000, 40,000. There's going to be a lot. Not quite billions, but there'll be a lot. Wow, free gold. So this is a nice start. Mostly for the free gold. The scary thing is that if there's golden zombies dead here, that means there might be a town somewhere, and there's infected villages where there's just thousands of fucking zombies. So we start off with 4 rangers, which is our fast scouting unit. They have a bow and arrow, they don't do a lot of damage, but they're very fast. You can use these guys to kite really easily. And 1 soldier. Soldiers make a lot of noise because they have guns. We zoom in, we can see their guns. They have some sort of shotgun or rifle type gun, and that will attract the zombies with the sound. We have oil here. We have a bit of stone. This is actually quite nice stone. If we put a quarry here, we'll gain 4 or 5 stone, which is not too bad in the early game. We've got food we can get here. We want to find forests, because we need wood. So let's go and start scouting. Bit of iron here, lovely, and some natural defences, and some forestry. So there's a chance that we'll start heading this way. Oh, is that... That's a natural block. And we found some zombies. Let's not fuck with these boys too early on in the day. Yeah, okay. So I know where we're going to expand to in the early game. What I'll do is, since they can't come anywhere like through here, they're just going to come through here. What I'll do is I'll set her up to patrol this area here, just in case. Sometimes they like to hug the walls just to be sneaky, and then we've got that secured for now. If there's ever a zombie coming our way, she'll tell us. She'll be like, it's fire zombies trying to help me. Well, the guy will tell us, the man who probably lives in our command center, which is our central hub. If the zombies get this, it's GG. If it takes damage to the yellow health, just above, if it takes all the yellow health damage, then it's gone, and you lose the game, which sucks. So we're going to try and avoid that. Let's grab this gold. And grab 1 more. I'm not going to grab the other one because I don't want to waste that extra 100 gold. And let's put down some tents. Now, there's a number of buildings you get in the early game, and you have to research for better quality buildings, as you would imagine, typical of this kind of game. And your tents will consume 4 food, 1 energy, and 30 gold. But what they will give you is 4 colonists, 2 workers, and 8 gold per tent. So you can see at the bottom right where our gold is. We're earning 193 gold, and I think that's just from the command center less the army cost, so less the cost of these troops. We want to get some tents down, not only for the money, but so we get workers to put in the, you know, the quarries, the oil fields, the fishing things, the, you know, hunters' lodges. And I think what we'll do... This bit of stone here is kind of doing my banger in, because it gets in the way. Because I'd like to do, like, house, but we can't, because that single bit of stone that can't be removed. I guess we'll start up here. Let's start here. And we'll put 4 down for now, that's all we can do. And we want to try and get an early hunter's cottage or fishing down. That one gets 13 food, and you can see how much food you're going to get per placement, and I think placement's based on how many of the tiles surrounding the building are hit by the thing you want to hit. So if we put it right in the middle, which we can't do, you get 20 food, which is a lot, but 13's not bad. Over here we might be better. 13, 12, 14 food, but we don't know what's over there, so let's send you over this way.
Okay. Are you sure?
And just make sure there's nothing waiting for us. Ooh, this is quite a nice map. Not a lot of farmland, mind you. You can't farm on rock unless you're a Goron or something, you know. Unless you like to chew on a rock now and again. Forest here is lovely. So we want to extend our power range. You can see here if I hold E, this is our energy. And that's basically just from the command center. But we can pop a Tesla tower down to expand that this direction. Which might not be too bad an idea. It's going to be too many Teslas to get down here to this forest. I think the best bet here is to stick one of these right here. And right there will be a good hunters. So let's go up here and just make sure there's nothing waiting, sneaking. And there's our 4 tents done. So you'll see our money's gone up because we have more money from our tents. Which is nice. And you have to balance, it's a constant balancing act of your resources. So as soon as this goes down, we're going to pop one of these in here. Hopefully we'll get like 16 food. The farms, which we'll get later on, will give you a lot of food. But for more energy and more cost. But I think this should be fine. This should be fine. And we'll get a sawmill down as well. Lovely, lovely. Good start, good start. Nothing too extreme. And we can grab this gold. Maybe, we're going to leave that gold there just in case. Oh, I've disturbed you from your patrol, my good friend. So this is fine. I think they cannot get through here either. This is beautiful, actually. Oh, no, they can. Shit. So I want to have one of you just standing here waiting. Because this guy's... You see this guy here? You seen him? He was getting a bit fresh. Oh, no. Oh, no. So you just stay there for the time being. I want to have one of you up here. And then we'll see what's going on down this side. Oh, no. Okay, that's really bad. So, this is an infected village. And there are many zombies in here. And if they hear this soldier, they're going to go fucking mental. So let's just bring you up here. Just so you're out of range of being heard. We'll bring you down here. So the Tesla tower's down. Let's not waste any time. Let's get down the sawmill. We can get 14 wood there. Then again, how much food would we need? 18 food. That's really good. Then again, we can get a 17 here. I'm wondering though if I can get a sawmill and if I can get 17 and the sawmill. Perfect. Lovely. Gathering resources. You can just chill here. And this is good. This is very good. So what I'd like to do with you... we need more troops. Because we've got too many little areas where there's problems might happen. I'll keep you here, soldier boy. And then this ranger can do like a patrol here to here. And then hopefully if anything comes down this way, she'll just catch it on the sly. So what do we need more of? Down here you can see how much we're producing or how much excess we have. So we need more food, certainly. Energy's fine. So let's try and get a fishing down somewhere around here. 12, 14's not bad. Not bad at all. And really I don't know whether we should go for the soldier center first, so we can build troops, or whether we should go for the wood workshop first, which will allow us to research better tech. I think the soldiers center could be a good idea. For that we need wood and stone. So once this is done we'll be getting wood. We need a quarry down here though. And we need wood for the quarry, of course we do. It's a delicate balance tonight, so we're just going to sit here and not really do very much. Once the food's done, we may build a couple more of these tents. Now, there will be buildings like banks, markets, various other buildings that we can put in around that will help boost our tents. Another 2 of those, so we'll have extra workers. There we go. So we're getting 14 wood per tick, and I think a tick is every half a day. You see the bar charging up, and that's when we're going to get our wood through the door. Same with any other building. So we now have 25 food. Lovely. Lovely. Good stuff. And now it's just waiting for the wood. We might need to put a secondary workshop down. Now you can't place workshops too close together, so I could place one over here, but that would be kind of silly. I think we want to expand it this way, because this is safe down here, and we want to get that iron as well, because some of the soldiers will require iron to build. So let's have a look here. Pop one here. And this will consume how many workers? Like 1 worker, 10 wood, 200 gold. It's not too bad. We've got plenty of gold. And you never want these to really max out in the early game. Until we get a market which will auto-sell excess stuff. You want to try to balance making sure you're spending your stuff. If you get max wood and it ain't doing anything, you're wasting your own time. Effectively. But I love this game. I really do. And hopefully I've learned enough through the streams that I'll explain what's going on and show off the game in a good light. And if you've been playing the game yourself, then you'll know yourself it's a lot of fun. So we'll get another Tesla tower down this way. The problem is if we go too high up here, there's a chance that these guys will start coming because they'll hear the noise of the Tesla. Here should be fine. And we can get another fishing here, and then a sawmill down here. And lovely. So, one more tick of wood, and we can get the quarry down. Which is going to be really good here. Or here. We're just looking to hit as many of the stone tiles as possible. So how are we on wood? We're almost there. Almost there. Lovely. Good job, everyone. Solid play. So we'll bring you further around here and patrol here, just in case, you know, because they're like right here. And if you hold Alt, you can see all the health bars of everything that's visible. And you can boost your vision range with other items later on, but we won't get into that. Right now we're just focusing on the, you know, your basic, standard, how to survive shit. Oh, wrong one. So what? How? We can get 4 stone from this? Yeah, 4 stone is going to be our best. So pop that down, because we will need stone. Very important commodity. And let's get a second sawmill down. If we can get something with spicy wood. 8, 6, 11's not bad. And I guess we'll put in another hunter's cabin as well, because our food's actually quite good. It's just tents we need now, more workers. Let's see, what can we get down here? 15 food's nice. Let's do a 15 here, and then we'll move you a little bit this way. And then we're kind of marching close to the, you know, the point of getting things done. Yeah, first combat of the day. Kill that zombie. So you see the ranger, 3-4 arrows for your standard walkers. These slow-moving zombies are not really the big threat. They're not really a threat at all. The concern comes when you have the faster zombies, the bigger zombies, spitters, banshees, the big boys, those big large fellas. If I place a hut here, they probably can't get through there, because it'll block the path. So it's in my interest not to do that. Or put one there. Trying to think of what would be the best position for these, because we want to get a few of these down. We're running out of food, but at least these will get built in a second. And we're running low on energy. So to boost our energy, we use a mill, which you need workers, wood, and gold to do. So that'll give us 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we don't need to build more than that. For now, let's not push too hard. Let's just try and keep ourselves, you know, on the straight and narrow. And there's not a lot to do early on. Day 10 or so, we'll get our first raid. And we'll need to get some walls down by that point. So with this second sawmill, we'll be getting like 30-ish wood per tick, which will be nice. And then we can start spending money on wood. Lovely. Well, not lovely at all. So every set number of colonists, you'll get a mayor that you can choose. And sometimes it'll be get a free, really strong unit like a Thanatos, or learn how to farm immediately and you can just build farms. What we got was fucking bonus, some stake traps, and then iron reserves plus 10. I'm gonna go with the iron reserves because it means we'll build soldiers soon. So we need to get a mill down when we get the wood. There we go. So we're getting 25 wood per tick. Beautiful. And then once we get that wood in, we can start working towards this mill. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. And once we get the soldier center down, we can start building many units. And I'll probably put it down here. We could put a market here. And then we catch all these and we can kind of work some huts around here. Farmland here. Maybe sneaking a farm here or here. But really it's the soldier center we need. Trying to get our best place for a mill. Like right here. Are we ever going to touch that stone? Doubtful. So this will give us... How much energy do we get for a mill? Gives us plus 30 energy. At the cost of 4 workers. Which is not bad. There's other options like a power plant later on, but I don't think it's worth the cost to get the power plant, because it will consume stuff every day. Or every like half day. So we just need energy and stone. Now, we're not really gaining a lot of stone, sadly. It's going to take a while to get that stone in. We have a lot of wood. So, as that is the case, I think we're going to start walling this off, because I know there's a lot here. In fact, we should really wall off down here. Allow me to build a Tesla. Like, right here. And I want a wall here, because that town is spooky. Some scary stuff. But always keep an eye on this down here. You don't want to really be wasting resources. Or at least to the best of your ability. And then once we get the soldier center down, we can start clearing these areas. So the mill's down. That's down. How much stone we've got? 8. We need more workers. Too close to the oil. This stone here is a pain. I guess I can do this. And then we'll just figure out a different place for the market. Whew. Right, we're full of wood. And I don't like to see that. Gonna pop a wooden gate there, just so we spend some of that wood. So you can build for defences wooden walls, which cost 3 wood, 10 gold. Wooden gates, which are, you know, a gate. You understand what a gate is. And then you've got your wood towers. You can put 4 units in the wood towers, and what you can also do is extend your vision range. So if you put like a tower, I'm just going to do this for now. Just so that town has nothing. Alright. Looking good. Food, not so much. So we've got 17 workers. We need 8 workers. So we can put in another one of these, maybe. $11 food. 10. Or maybe another fishing. 13. 13 is not bad. The only problem is if I put that there, then we can't see what's going on over here. Right, soldier man. Do not make too much noise. What I can do is patrol him there to there. And then he'll keep that secure. And we can pop in one of these. For another 13 wood. Okay. We have a start. Now, what they could do... I mean, if this town extends this way, then we're fucked. But we've also got wood and iron here that we want to get a hold of. So, 20 stone. Hey, where'd my gold go? Did you pick it up, lady? Maybe we want to come down here, actually.
What do you want now? Okay.
Now, the good thing about these walls is they'll automatically say if there's shit kicking off.
Order, you pay.
Alright, we have zombies.
As long as you pay me.
Oh no, it does extend this way. That's really bad. Oh, well, I mean, at least this is going to be an interesting run. The fear of the town being so close is a bit... it's kind of scary, you know. 16 stone. Next tick of stone, we'll get the soldier centre down at last, and then we can start spending some of our workers as units. And I think what we'll do is we'll get a bunch of soldiers, probably. Since we have the 10 iron early, we can get soldiers, and then I guess we'll figure it out. Let her patrol this way. That should be fine. So, the only bit I'm scared of here is this area where they could come from, but... we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So, I don't want to build this too close to the town. Again, they hear it, and that's bad. It's bad times. If I put it here, we can just build a straight wall there. Yeah, put it there. That's a good idea. Alright, we got the wood. I'm full of wood again. We got the stone, rather. So, the soldier centre. This is going to be our main hub for building units. And I think it might be wise to put it near the, where the scary shit's going on. We can use that for the market, actually, where that old house used to be. Let's pop that there. Now... I'm hoping it doesn't make enough noise to draw the bad men. Oh no. Good, he's catching them coming that way. You're catching them coming this way. Lovely. Right, let's spend... well, we don't need to spend wood, actually. We're doing well. We're doing okay. Let's just start putting in some defenses over here.
You again. Roger that.
And then you can just stand here. Beautiful, because they can't get through that gap. Lovely. You're dealing with them. So, with the low population numbers, we shouldn't have too many issues with the general map, aside from the towns, but... we're getting nervous. I am nervous. Scared. And rightfully so. When you see what happens when I tickle one of these houses, you'll understand. Right, let's pause the game and take inventory. I need to make... I'll put it here. The tower. And then I'll wall like this. Now, hopefully that doesn't draw attention from the houses. And then I want to put a gate. If I put the gate there, bit of a waste of wood, but that's fine. Doing a bit of an odd one. See the zombies? You stuck? You can't build near zombies, obviously, to avoid cheesing the game. Right. No, in fact, don't do that. Do a bunch of rangers first. And then we'll get some workers together and we'll build some soldiers with that remaining iron. Good. I feel like I'm getting a handle on the resource stuff. I'm not wasting too many early on. Maybe a bit of wood, but that's fine.
What's up?
And for the first video, I mean, it's very heavy on the explaining. Where are you going? Or, where did you come from, more to the point?
Sounds interesting.
How did that happen?
Could be worse.
Interesting. Occasionally, I do things in the game that I don't understand.
A new task.
That's fine. That's totally fine. Repair that wall with the auto repair button, and... you know what, I'll plonk another one of those down there. We don't have any wood. Not bad, but at least we're making sure those motherfuckers ain't getting in my house. Let's make sure they're reinforced to this wall. Oh, come on now. Did you get him? Good. That's bad.
What? Okay.
Soon we'll have... oh, okay, good, perfect. You can come over here, guard that area, you can guard here. He's having a couple of tickles, but that's not too bad.
A new task.
Let's just get you in the tower. And likewise with you... no, we'll wait till we've got a couple more units. Where? Come on, bro. Kill him. Lovely. And, what do we need? We need more huts. We need more housing accommodation for our dudes. That's not a good spot. One thing I don't have a good handle on is my spacing. A lot of the time I just place things around and I'm like, well, maybe that's okay. That's fine, we can extend it this way. And that'll will give us a bit of room to maybe if we want to put houses in there or if we want to just, you know, throw other stuff in there, it's fine. Totally fine. Get you in that one. And, that wall's wasted, I think, so we don't need to do that. They shouldn't be able to get through there. Let me just check. No, they can't. Good. Okay. Lovely! So we have defences. Now, single wall defences are not really that secure against the onslaught that will be coming from here. And you'll see our vision's been increased because we're in the towers. Oh, lovely. What do we do next? What do we need to do next? The wooden workshop. So workers and wood. But we need food. Fuck. Where else can we acquire food at short notice? An 11 there. So you want to place food next to trees. Or at least the hunters' cabins you want to put next to trees. I need to think of where I want to expand to. For food. As soon as we get the farms researched though, we'll be fine for a while. A good farm will sit in here and get us like 64 food. Not many spots, mind you. I'll take the 11. That should be fine for now. And then when it's down, we can start putting some more tents. How long are we? We're 25 minutes in. I think we'll do like half-hour chunks. Let's get a soldier on the go. Not bad. Not bad at all. So what are you being reinforced to? You're being reinforced to here. I'm actually going to bring you up here because if we clear out this way and expand this way, then there might be more options. That might even be a natural gap. Or a natural... Oh, you grabbed the gold! That's okay. Should spend some wood on something. Should always spend wood on something. As best as you can, at least. For now, I'm just going to do this, just in case. And it just reduces the amount of space they can walk through on. They can still come through here, but we'll take our chances. Same here. And that spends a bit of the wood. No, there's not. You're the only unit I wish to bother, you snarky young lady. They always talk about, oh, I've got a hangover, oh, you're not paying me enough. Oh. Well, to be fair though, when we figure out, or when I show you later on what we use these for, you'll understand why. A little bit of this action. Now the zombies ain't very smart. A slight whiff of brain, and you know, you can kite them for days. At least with these ones it's easy enough. With the faster zombies it can get kinda scary. I shouldn't have done that. I've used that as an example. And I'm gonna have to kill them all. Not bad actually.
What do you want now?
Get up here and get killing these Zambonis. Nice. Don't let them touch you. Don't let them touch my defences either. Come on now. Oh, he's touched you, ain't he? Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Oh, fuck, man. There's loads of them. Instead of reinforcing here, maybe reinforcing yourselves up this direction would be a good idea. So we got the food down. Let's get a couple of tent boys. Not enough food, again. Food? The great equalizer. Maybe we want to come up this way. That's a good fishing cabin right there, I'll tell you. Let's see what's up here as well. Oh, maybe. Excuse me? Back it up, ladies. Oh, we've got a running one. This is fine. Coming up here is not too bad. Another natural defense. We can wall off here quite easily. Am I reinforcing up this way? Good, okay, right. Maybe not all the way up there, maybe a little bit here, perhaps. Which is why they're getting fucked on. Tents are down. Can I finally get my goddamn wood workshop? I can. What a way to finish the episode. I guess there's no harm in putting it down here, next to the old soldier centre. Then again, is that too much noise for the town? I do not know. This is basically going to be our hub for research. This is where we gain knowledge of new buildings and new stuff. Oh, we'll put it here. It's a decent place, I suppose. It doesn't give any bonuses to anything around it. And we're already walled off here, so I'm not too concerned. Right, get your ass out here and let's start fucking shit up. How many? We're almost half an hour in. I think getting the wood workshop down is a good point to end the episode. In future episodes, I won't have to explain as much, I think, and we can just kind of shoot the shit. But I think we set up quite well. Now, I am not an expert at these games. I don't pretend to be. I just try and play them and have fun. There's a chance that I'm making mistakes. If I am, all I ask is just be civil about your information in your backseat, and that's all I ask. Just be pleasant about it. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, all the usual good stuff, and of course, I'll see you next time.